So let's look at another game. This is a classic game from over 100 years ago by Akiba Rubinstein, who was playing black, and was one of his most famous games.
Mm-hmm.
You can see he's going for the attack. The last move, if we back up a couple moves, he played the move queen to h4, threatening checkmate. And white was able to defend it by playing pawn to g3. The problem with pawn to g3, does anyone see any like structural problems with that move?
The bishop has like a good line to his king.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes. And that was, by the way, remember when good chess players are playing, they're not playing hope chess. They're not just hoping that, oh, white's not going to see that I'm threatening checkmate. Akiba Rubinstein knew that white would play pawn in g3, but he wanted to actually provoke that move for the reason that Moshe is saying. He wanted that line open to white's king.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he has that line open, this is the big turning point in the game. How does he take advantage of that?
Well, he's got to take it.
This is insane what he does.
He's
Well, I
got
guess
to
he has
take
to
it
use his rook. He has to use his rook to take away his knight.
Yes. Like this?
Yeah.
Right, because the knight is one of the key defenders on white's bishop.
No, but then he'll take the queen. Then he'll take his queen.
Ah, wait a second. Let's see what happens. Because when he takes the queen, now look, what's holding white's position together right now?
The queen is holding the
Yes, the queen is the only thing that's keeping white alive, because if black were able to play bishop takes e4 without the queen here, then it would be checkmate.
So he could just put he could do the knight to f2 and then put him in check.
I think the rook would honestly be happy to give itself up for the knight. Keep in mind that white is up by a lot here because black just gave away the queen. So we need a move that like just ends it. We need the queen. We need to somehow cut out the queen from guarding that bishop at all costs.
I guess you would have to just move your rook up one.
Well, the problem is here when the queen captures, the queen guards
it's still blocking.
Angle. But that's the right idea, though. How can we build on that idea?
Move the rook to e6.
E3.
To where?
I mean e3, yeah.
E3, yeah.
E3. I don't know. The problem is that might actually work, but then the queen can take the knight, and when the bishop takes check, I think white's able to at least run over here. The move black found, though, would just really cleanly ended the game. Again, you guys are hitting right around it. It's all about breaking the queens, protecting this bishop.
I mean, he could also move the knight to e3, but then he loses that.
Again, we need it to be sudden. I'll give you guys a hint. It's with a new piece that black hasn't really used yet in the attack.
Is it his rook? His other rook?
Yes, his other rook.
Other rook to d2?
Yes, rook to d2. Look at this move. Let's think about, why does this work? What happens if white takes the rook?
Oh, I was on mute. That was my move.
You're on mute. Okay, you got the credit, man.
Yeah, if he takes it, then it's checkmate, because then he just swaps bishops.
Right. So let's see how that played out. Now, wait a second, though. White's saying, listen, I'm willing to give back my queen. I just want to survive. He's actually willing to give back the queen, in which case black's in pretty good shape. But
No, but
black
black moves
actually
as
found
well.
something even stronger than taking the queen.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Did he move C3 to H3?
Yes,
C3 to H3?
Fezio. Listen, you weren't on mute that time. You got full credit. Rook to H3, and that is just a crushing move. Why does that work?
He can't move his queen.
Because it's automatic
Why
checkmate
can't he
next
just
turn.
take the bishop there?
So it's checkmate. He takes
What?
the pawn on
Yeah.
H2.
And then all of a sudden, we were so focused on this bishop. It turns out this bishop is actually a key player too, which is amazing. Just how so many pieces are working together here. Look at this, and now it's really this bishop that's kind of the hero that from far away is stopping stopping white from running to G1.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about that.
Pretty crazy game.